Happy Sunday. I hope that your weekend is going really well. We are going to see what the sun, moon, and star spread has to say today. It's lovely and sunny here today. I think probably most of the snow is going to melt off today. Okay, that shuffle was done quickly today, so let's go ahead. All right, we have the sun position, moon, and the higher, the star position. One of the cards fell, but I don't take pop-outs, so okay, and I didn't even see it anyway. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so this card is about slowing down before you take action. In the sun position, what's being illuminated, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card of action, as the wands usually are. And to me, this king is, I just have this story in my head about this king, that this king was like a knight who got promoted. He didn't really want to be king. He can be king, he's a great king, but he would rather be a knight doing things like at the bidding of a king. But he's so wise that they were like, no, just get promoted. So, in your life somewhere, you might be really feeling the urge to take some action. Now there's a couple of interesting symbols on the card. We have the salamanders on his cloak and on the sort of back of the throne. This represents like protected action because salamander's skin is fireproof, and symbolically, I don't know if that's real or not, but like symbolically their skin is fireproof. And they also, you can see these salamanders, unlike on the knight's cloak, they have created a full circle, so it's like they're complete. So, and there's a little salamander down here too that's super cute. So this card represents being really good at taking action. Like, there's a reason he's a king, right? He knows how to take action in the best way. So, some area of your life you want to do something. In the moon position, what we need to release is the Eight of Wands. This card is about very quick energy, very fast moving energy. It's also sort of like the space between two things. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but this card doesn't have a person on it. And it's one of only like 2 cards in the whole deck that doesn't have a person on it. And so to me, it's like something's coming in or something's going. Like it's the space between 2 things, and it happens very quickly, right? Like rushing. But in the position of what we need to release, it's like slow down and be patient. Change is coming, but you don't need to worry about when. Especially with the Hierophant in the star position, your guidance forward. This card is Taurus card. Taurus doesn't rush for anything. Even if their life depended on it, they probably wouldn't rush, right? And so this is really talking about like when you want to do something, take time and be patient with it. It's like, don't expect a quick change. Take responsibility for hoeing your row every day. Like, the Hierophant also talks about, it has some like, because it used to be called the Pope, right? So there's some sort of a religious iconography on the card, and it highlights aspects of religion. It's not a card of religion necessarily, but it's talking about how, like, in a lot of religions, there's a lot of rituals, there's a lot of practices, there's a lot of, you know, put all your ducks in a row. I mean, even look at the robes, right? And there are two people sort of learning from the Hierophant on the card. They're going through the process. Think about like becoming a nun or becoming a priest or a monk. It's like there's a process you have to go through, and it can't be rushed, right? So this is just saying you want to make a change. That's great. Just know that the best way to make change is to just make small changes every day, and then all of a sudden you look back and it's, wow, big change. But it happens in those daily little moments. For instance, on my social media, in my head, I just want 1% of the likes per day. Like I want, excuse me, I want to increase my likes by 1% per day. That's super easy, small, and I don't always hit it, but some days I get like 2% likes. That's amazing. So it's like a small daily thing. Let's go ahead and clarify with an oracle card. Perfect. Shuffles quickly today. We got the card Embrace. Okay, so this is talking about embracing the process. This is talking about embracing the journey. This is talking about embrace. It's like there's, you know, the Zen Buddhist monk who has since passed away, Thich Nhat Hanh. He had a book called Pieces Every Step. And so it's really talking about anytime you want to make a change or anytime you want to be more peaceful or whatever, it's like be here in the moment. Embrace every step you take. Embrace the process, which is what I said with the Hierophant, right? It's like take a small action every day, enjoy it, and all of a sudden you'll look back and you'll see, wow, I've made some really big changes just because all of the small things I've been doing have been adding up. So this is a wonderful spread. I hope it was insightful or helpful. If it was, let me know. And I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday.